Namaste and welcome to Black and White. Life is all about struggles and life is all about fun. Life is all about knowing yourself, but life is all about planning also. Making the right move at right time, stringing the right string, pulling the right string, at the same time knowing what you're doing. It's amazing when I say things like this on Black and White because it just flows out of me. Why? That's because I've been going through a lot of uphills, downhills, struggles, a lot of glories and failures. But I put them together in a cup. And I said, see, this is life. A journey that began some time back, that's going to end some time back afterwards. But that is not going to be what I'm going to concentrate here today. Being what you are is so important because you should feel proud of doing what you're doing in life. Namaste, Raveena Deshraj Shrestha ji. Swagat hai yahan Black and White.
Thank you very much.
Can I shake hands with this?
Namaste,
Oh my God, awesome lady. There you go.
Thank you very much for the
I don't want to
invitation.
start with your banking. I don't want to start with your career. I want to start something very special today. That is Soul Sisters. I met you so many times. I never knew that you had the passion for acting also.
I do. I always did. I always did.
How come I missed that?
I don't know. Well, now you know. Now I think all of Nepal knows.
Yeah.
Pretty much. A lot of people do know now. And those who are on my social media profile, they know. And the ones that I've spoken to,
they know.
The people that I've spoken to, they know that I've always had a passion for acting. In fact, in school, I acted a lot. I used to direct my own plays.
You did.
And I consecutively won the Best Actress Award for 5 years in school.
Gorgeous lady.
But that was many, many years ago.
तपाईको अहिले कुरा नै गर्नु पर्दाखेरि तपाई बैंकर त आफ्नो ठाउँमा हुनुहुन्छ हैन त्यसको बारेमा म कुरा गर्ने छु कलाकार त अलिक छुइहाल्यौं तपाईको इन्ट्रेस्टहरु अहिले पर्टिकुलर एट दिस जंक्चर अफ योर टाइम अब इन्ट्रेस्टहरु केमा चाहिँ बिल्ड अप हुँदै गइरहेछ
You know what happens, and I'm sure you'll resonate with this, as one ages. When I was 21, the way I could stretch my legs, I probably cannot do it now.
Definitely not.
But I know what to do with my legs better and what not to do with my legs.
More coordinated here.
You're more coordinated. So I think what has changed, it hasn't changed as such. My passions, my likes, what I'm pursuing right now, that hasn't changed. It's gotten more focused, that's all. Since I was a child, I remember I was always, I still am, a very, very curious individual.
A lot of question marks.
A lot of question marks. I've questioned pretty much everything. And
that is the reason where you are today.
Well, I would like to think that I'm somebody who has explored to understand why things are the way they are. And with age, I have culled the ones that I don't resonate with, and the ones that I do resonate with, I've picked that up more and tried to understand it. So those are the changes that have come.
That's Raveena Deshraj.
That's Raveena.
Shrestha.
That's
Raveena.
My God. That's Raveena.
A gorgeous Raveena Deshraj Shrestha on Black and White. I don't know.
Thank you.
You know, suddenly what
I'm
I thought.
I'm flying, sitting with a captain running the show.
Yeah, let me fly here also now. More than that, you know. It just came in my mind. Just off the topic, women empowerment.
Yep.
I didn't want to bring this topic today, but I just couldn't escape. I said, women empowerment is such a vital thing for any nation, any society.
I agree with you
to see
wholeheartedly.
a very developed, or maybe developing or developed scenario. And that's what you are, lady of substance.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I think the reason why you say that is because viralai, you find people who are actually coming out and have the courage to pursue an authentic life, trying to understand who they actually are and portraying to the world, mo jo hu, mo je hu, mo yehi hu, yehi hu mo, yehi hu mo. अब यहाँहरूलाई मन पर्छ भने मलाई एक्सेप्ट गर्नुस्,
मन पर्दैन
छोडिदिनुस्, not nonchalant पाराले. तर when you said the word substance, the reason I said thank you and I took that as a compliment is to go out into the world, especially living in a patriarchal society
like ours,
like in Nepal.
Yeah.
You know what Raveena Desraj Shrestha? Desraj, my father's name was Desraj. My mother was a Shrestha. They've both passed away. The kind of family I came from, I carry my mother as well as my father's name. And my father was, why do only women have to carry men's names? I'd like to carry my wife's name as well. So he called himself da-da-dat, whatever his name was, Desraj Shrestha. He included his wife's name as well. Well, that's a huge example of empowerment for you.
That is, definitely. Being able to stand on your beliefs, your thought process,
yes,
and your vision.
And that is empowerment,
That
isn't
is
it?
empowerment.
Because when my
Being
father
assertive
cared,
also, that is.
well,
being
assertive to the sense, well, you don't have to be सुलीमा चढ्ने खालको आतंक भएर जानुपर्ने जरुरी छैन. You're not going out to ruffle people's feathers, but you started off the show by saying life, one life. God knows what will come after that.
We don't know.
We have no idea. As I always say, we don't know when a plug is going to be pulled.
We'll talk about that plug and life and as a whole. And I see something that I'm going to comment on that also after a short break. Stay back with Raveena. Welcome back to Black and White. I have a very gorgeous lady. I would love to act with you, honestly. Give me 5 more.
Let's do that. I would love to do another film. And if it's with you, I will definitely consider it.
Raveena, I see that tattoo there. What does it say?
It says freedom. It's free sometimes and sometimes it's om. It's a combination of that. I have one here. I have another one on my ankle.
Okay.
In cursive, it says freedom as well.
Why did you have it?
Because first and foremost, I think freedom is a very personal thing for everybody, and that is what the entire world, every human being is actually searching for. I would say more than need. Yes, they do need it.
Hasn't that word been misinterpreted?
Yes, it has.
More often.
I will not say that it hasn't. It has. It has been misinterpreted, also has been misunderstood by individuals who are seeking for freedom, perhaps. Right? So freedom for me is a very personal thing. It's a reminder for me. कसैलाई बन्डेजमा राख्दाखेरि के गर्छ? You either tie the hands or the ankles are tied.
Okay, I get
So
that.
every time I feel constricted in my head,
There you go.
I remember. It's a reminder for me,
There you
saying,
go.
you're okay. Continue to do what you're doing.
You're free to do it.
Freedom also means personal responsibility.
Yeah, it increases a lot.
Yes. The mistakes you made, the good things you do, the good and the bad. You are personally responsible for it, and that's what freedom is.
तपाईले यो कुरा त हामीलाई भन्नु भएन.
हजुर.
तपाई अफिसमा बस्नुहुन्छ एज अ ब्याङ्कर. त्यहाँ बसेर तपाईले काम गर्नुहुँदा तपाईको सबअर्डिनेट्सहरुले how do they respond to your commands? Number 1. How do they respond to your humility? Number 2. How do they respond to your execution of work?
I believe that you're dealing with individuals. And if I would like for myself to be treated with respect, I have to remember to treat everybody else with respect. You know, the pod that we hold, the titles on our visiting card, that just happens to people, but that does not distinguish one human being from another. So the way I have conducted myself, I think, and I will continue to do that, whether it be my T-boy or whether it be my senior most executive coming and talking to me, I have to always remain conscious of the fact that this person is either a father, a mother, if it's a lady, a mother holding different roles. Some आफ्नो घरको आफ्नै राजा रानी भन्छ नि, त्यो टी बोय पनि उसको आर्थिक स्थितिले सायद आएर टी बोय भएर काम गरिरहेको होला. यदि मैले उसलाई त्यो कुरा मैले ध्यानमा राखेर with respect मैले उसँग डिल गर्न सके भने उसकोबाट पनि मलाई रिस्पेक्ट आउँछ होला, मेरो पनि रिस्पेक्ट त छँदै नै छ।
सहिष्णुता, ह्युमिलिटी, यो शब्द इज एकदम महान शब्द, ठुलो शब्द, इट्स बिग। तर धेरैले त्यसलाई कमजोरी ठान्छन्। They think that is the weakness. Sometimes when you talk to your subordinates in a very soft tone, with commands behind, they will not accept it. Sometimes you have to be tough. कसैसँग डिल गर्दाखेरि पनि नम्र भएर बोल्दियो भने उनीहरूले हामीलाई कमजोर भन्ने सोच राखेर अगाडि बढेको धेरै इन्स्टान्सेसहरू हामीले पाउन सक्छौँ। त्यस्तो सिचुएसन्समा तपाईले कसरी चाहिँ त्यसलाई डिल गर्नुहुन्छ?
I will not say that I do not bite the bullet sometimes and crack the whip. I have to do that sometimes.
You do that?
I have to. Everybody has to do that at times. But कोही व्यक्तिलाई राम्रो कुरा गर्दा, उसँग रिस्पेक्ट दिएर कुरा गर्दाखेरि यदि उहाँले बुझ्नु भएन भने म 2 चान्स दिन्छु, म बुझाउँछु। मैले अघि तपाईले ह्युमिलिटीको कुरा गर्नुभयो, सुरु गर्नुभयो नि ह्युमिलिटीबाट, मैले आन्सर गरे भनेर कि हरेक व्यक्ति आफ्नो घरको राजा रानी हो। उसको आर्थिक स्थिति अथवा उसको पढाइ, उसको पदलाई निर्वाह गर्छ। तर त्यो भन्ने बित्तिकै डजन्ट मीन टु से त्यो व्यक्तिलाई हामीले इज्जत साथ पेश आउने, उसँग राम्ररी कुरा गर्ने नगर्ने होइन। तर एक्जिक्युसनमा, म्यानेजमेन्टमा के काम गर्नु पर्दाखेरि यदि त्यो व्यक्तिले बुझेन त्यो कुरा हो भने कोही बेला अलिकति त्यति साह्रो नम्र नभएर पनि बुझाउनु चाहिँ पर्छ। त्यो चिज पनि गर्नुपर्छ कोही बेला, अनि त्यो गर्छु, गर्नु पनि पर्छ। हजुर, गर्नु पनि पर्छ त्यो।
अच्छा, अभिनयको कुरा गर्नुहुन्छ है फेरि? त्यो ब्याङ्कको एकछिन छोडिदिउँ न। अब अभिनय गर्दा तपाईँले नेपाली चलचित्र पहिलोचोटि अभिनय गर्नुभएको होइन, सोल सिस्टर्स।
हजुर,
कस्तो भूमिका थियो तपाईँको?
मेरो धेरै सानो भूमिका थियो। नेपाल फिल्म सोसाइटीमा अनरी मेम्बर पनि छु म। अनि यदि म के देख्छु भने नेपाली फिल्म इन्डस्ट्री भने एउटा एन्टरप्रेन्योरशिपको एउटा एउटा हजुर हो। सो यदि मैले एन्टरप्रेन्योरशिपलाई मैले सपोर्ट गर्छु, त्यो पनि नम्रताको फर्स्ट प्रोडक्सन थियो, प्रोडक्सन हाउसबाट उसले हाई एन्टरटेनमेन्टबाट गरेको। आएर जब मलाई उहाँहरूले अप्रोच गर्नुभयो, मैले सोधेँ के हो यो, किनभने आई हेभ टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड एन्ड आई हेभ टु मेक स्योर द्याट वाट एभर वर्क आई डु, द्याट हेज टु नट बी कम्प्रोमाइज्ड विथ अदर थिङ्स द्याट आई डु। Now that is personal responsibility, even if I want freedom, right? So मैले त्यो सोध्दाखेरि जुन उहाँले भूमिकाको कुरा गर्नुभयो, माया भन्ने एउटा क्यारेक्टर हुनुहुन्छ त्यसमा, जुन नम्रताले एक्ट गर्नुभएको छ। उहाँ मायाको आन्टीको रोल थियो। अनि मैले अरू को हुनुहुन्छ भन्दाखेरि राजेश हमाल पनि हुनुहुँदैछ भनेर भन्नुभयो। So I said, okay, let's see, let's talk, tell me what it's about, tell me the story. And then it seemed it had a very spiritual touch to it as well. And me being a very spiritual person, I said, okay, it's a support, it's a direct support and example of my contribution to the Nepali film industry. If I sit as an honorary member of the Nepal Film Society, what better way to support the Nepali film industry than to actually be in a film? And so coupled with that, it was my support of entrepreneurship and also my love for acting.
Wow.
And also the fact that I like Namrata.
आगामी दिनहरुमा पनि खेल्नुहुन्छ अब?
हेरौँ,
मन पर्यो भने
तपाईसँग भयो भने गरौँ।
Exactly. She said it right on black and white, and you said it right on black and white. I'm counting on that anyway. तपाईलाई तपाईको academic background लाई अलिकति कोटाउन चाहन्छु।
हजुर। High school, schooling, everything in India.
Where what?
Kalimpong, okay. Dr. Graham's homes.
Dr. Graham's home.
Yes.
Lollipop.
Lollipop?
Dr. Graham's
Hill.
Lollipop खाने त्यहाँ हैन?
Lollipop त सानो हुँदा सबैले खान्छ होला। अहिले पनि खान्छु म त।
Dr. Graham's home को त famous त्यहाँ बनाउनुहुन्थ्यो नि हैन?
Swiss Dairy को, the Swiss were there and Swiss Dairy
and college?
Calcutta. I was in Calcutta. I went to a girls' college in Calcutta. And त्यहाँदेखि यहाँ आएँ. And I was always interested in development work, which I still am.
Oh, you are part of it, yes.
I still am, even though my expertise is banking. We still do development work. It's financial development.
Development. विकास.
हजुर.
विकास उन्मुख, विकसित it's a huge word, big responsibility, not only for the nation, not only for any companies, even for every individual. Without that, there is no step forward. We'll talk about that after a short break. Welcome back to Black and White. I have a very gorgeous Raveena. I can't stop saying that gorgeous because
Fulko आँखामा, as they say.
Fulko
राम्रो handsome मान्छेले.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. I don't know.
Look at this.
I'm blushing.
Raksha's a friend.
Good. Rural development, right? That's your specialty.
Well, yes,
you
I've
love-
studied rural development.
हाम्रो ग्रामीण क्षेत्रहरूलाई विकास गर्नुको निम्ति के चाहिँ गर्नुपर्छ? सिम्पल 3 थिङ्स.
सबैभन्दा पहिला रुरल डेभलपमेन्ट हाम्रो देशसँग रिलेट गरेर कुरा गर्दाखेरि रुरल डेभलपमेन्ट मैले किन पढेँ र म नेपालमा अझै किन छु र अझै पनि नेपालमा म किन काम गरिरहेको छु भने बिकज नेपालमा तपाईँले हेर्नुभयो भने 70-80% हाम्रो एग्रिकल्चरल बेस्ड हो.
टोटली.
तर म ब्याङ्किङ क्षेत्रमा भए पनि अहिले 24 वर्ष भयो. म जुन ब्याङ्कमा अहिले छु त्यहाँ 5 वर्ष भयो. म पहिला स्ट्यान्डर्ड चार्टरबाट सुरु गरेको थिएँ विदेशी ब्याङ्क, 13 वर्ष त्यहाँ कार्यरत थिएँ. त्यसपछि नोबेल ब्याङ्क अर्को लोकल हाम्रो नेपाली ब्याङ्कमा त्यहाँ गएर 6 वर्ष 7 महिना काम गरेँ. काम गर्दा गर्दा मलाई जहिले पनि रुरल नभनौँ डेभलपमेन्ट वर्कमा एकदमै इन्ट्रेस्ट, चासो मात्र होइन इन्ट्रेस्ट र केही गरौँ भनेर मलाई जहिले पनि भित्रबाट त्यो आफ्नो कलिङ हुन्छ नि, यो गर्नुपर्छ रविना, तिमीले यो गर्नुपर्छ. तिमी ब्याङ्कर मात्रै भएर तिमीले पद मात्रै इन्क्रिज गरेर यति मात्रै होइन. सर्टन म्यानेजमेन्टमा पनि भन्छ एब्राहम म्यास्लोको एउटा हायरार्की अफ निड्स भन्छ. जब ल घर बन्यो, पैसा पनि अलिअलि कमायो, त्यो भइसकेपछि के हुँदो रहेछ भने काम गर्दा गर्दा यु वान्ट गिभ ब्याक. सो मैले चाहिँ के सोचिसकेको थिएँ भने म ब्याङ्किङै गिभअप गर्छु, किनभने त्यति बेला 27 ब्याङ्क्स थियो, 27 जति ब्याङ्क्स थियो र मलाई लाग्यो कि मैले गर्नु त गरेँ, केही न केही गरेको छु नेपालमा. कन्ज्युमर फाइनेन्स हेर्नुभयो भने सुरु गरेको म नै त्यही टिममा थिएँ नेपालमा. तर एम आई मेकिङ द रिच रिचर? बिकज जुन माओइस्ट इन्सर्जेन्सी हामीले त्यो फेस गर्नु पऱ्यो नि, द्वन्द त्यति बेला, द्वन्द त्यो मुभमेन्ट त्यति बेला त हामी सबैजनाले डाइरेक्टली फिल गरेँ नि. त्यसको जडमा मैले गएर हेर्दाखेरि यो किन भयो भनेर मैले आफै क्वेसन गरेँ, रिसर्च गरेँ, पढ्दाखेरि किन भने हाम्रो देशमा the divide between the rich and the poor is so wide. It's so wide. And me, myself, if I am hungry and my child is sick and somebody gives me a gun and says, Raveena, I'll give you food to eat and I'll take your child to hospital, learn how to shoot this gun, I'll pick up that gun, Vijay. I'll pick up that gun. फेरि म गएँ त्यो जडमा अनि खाडी क्षेत्र पनि 3 चोटि जति घुम्न पाएँ मैले मौका काममा. त्यहाँ जाँदाखेरि मैले हाम्रो नेपाली दाजुभाइहरूको पीडा मैले के देखेँ. त्यहाँ मान्छेको लास 4 वर्षसम्म यङ केटाको मगमा राखेको पैसा नभएर आफ्नो देशमा फर्काउन सकेको थिएन. त्यो लास अझै पनि छ, त्यो चलिरहेको छ. सो यदि म आफूलाई ब्याङ्किङ क्षेत्रमा छु भन्छु हो भने यो व्यक्तिहरू किन नम्बर 1 बाहिर गयो? आफ्नो देश माया नगरेर त होइन नि. उनीहरूले जान्ने कुरा के हो? उनीहरूले जान्ने कुरा फर्स्ट एन्ड फरमोस्ट एग्रिकल्चर हो. दे वान्ट टु स्टे इन देयर कन्ट्री, देयर विल बी अ फर्स्ट क्लास सिटिजन इन देयर कन्ट्री, बट वाइ डिड दे गो आउट भनेपछि बिकज उनीहरूको आर्थिक स्थिति ठिक थिएन. यहाँ उनीहरूका सकारात्मक सोच पनि थियो, उनीहरू आफ्नो देशलाई माया पनि गर्छ, तर उनीहरूको आर्थिक स्थितिले बाहिर जानु पर्यो. सो यदि म ब्याङ्कर म भन्छु भने मैले यस्तो पाराले मैले काम गर्नु पर्यो कि त्यो पैसा र त्यो त्यो पुँजी जुन उनीहरूले खोज्दैछ नि त्यो मैले लिएर जानु पर्यो नि त त्यहाँ. सो त्यही भएर मलाई अब खोजेँ मैले, आयो पनि यो ब्याङ्क जस्तो मौका पाएँ जसमा सोशल ब्याङ्किङ पनि छ र हाम्रो मेन उद्देश्य नै लेट्स डु समथिङ एन्ड लेट्स टेक ब्याङ्किङ to where banking is actually required.
Not only here.
Vanilla banking products,
Yes.
but doing something with a purpose. So I came to this bank, which was the 28th bank, and that is rural development for you, because we took money to the rural areas, and I look after that. And there's such a sense of fulfillment, because 60,000 सम्म त हामीले collateral नदिएर लोन दिन्छु. अहिले मैले त्यो सक्सेस स्टोरीज मैले जब लिस्ट डाउन गर्छु, म आफै घुम्छु गाउँ घर, घुमे पनि छु एकदमै. द्याट सेन्स अफ फुलफिलमेन्ट कि मैले व्यक्तिहरूको छ, अफ कोर्स भविष्य राम्रो पनि छ र हामीहरूले केही गर्नु पनि सक्छौँ, किनभने हामीले गरेर देखाएको छ. जरुरी छैन बाहिर गएर तपाईले हेर्न चाहनुहुन्छ, घुम्न चाहनुहुन्छ, सिप अझै लिन चाहनुहुन्छ भने गर्नुहोस्, अनुभव गर्नुहोस्. संसार धेरै ठुलो छ, एउटा कुना नेपालमा मात्रै बसेर जरुरी छैन. जानुहोस् बाहिर, मन लाग्यो भने फर्केर आउनुहोस्. यहाँ गर्न धेरै छ. पैसा पनि कमाउन चाहनुहुन्छ भने पैसा पनि कमाउने मौका छ, यहाँ पैसा पनि कमाउन सक्नुहुन्छ. सो गरेँ, गाउँघरमा गएँ, यति आशीर्वाद पाएँ मैले विजय, यति आशीर्वाद वृद्धहरूकोदेखि लिएर सानो बच्चाहरूले पनि माया. मेन कुरा त्यही होइन. सो हामीले लग्यौँ. आई थिङ्क बिकज आइ एम च्याम्पियनिङ द्याट माइक्रो फाइनेन्स. हामी फर्स्ट कमर्सियल ब्याङ्क थियो. आइ एम नट टकिङ अबाउट माई ब्याङ्क. आई वाज द एस्टाब्लिसमेन्ट मेम्बर of this institution, Mega Bank, right now.
Right.
And I'm not here talking about my institution. I'm talking about an institution which is an example, which should be followed more. And development, if we, in our own kshetra, हामीले यसरी यो सोच राखेर हामीले गर्छु भने, there you've got, there's so much room for development. There's so much room. People are waiting. People are waiting for people from the Sahars to go and say, hey, we are there. Because we are the so-called educated people, you see.
But they are more educated, wisdom-wise.
That's there. They've got more experience, yes. So, त्यही हो rural development for me. जाउँ. उनीहरूको आत्मा बल अलिकति बढाइदिउँ.
नेक्स्ट मलाई लिएर जानुस् है.
प्लिज जाउँ.
तपाईको म्यास्कट भएर जान्छु म.
हिँड्नुस् न, यिन एन्ड याङ भएर.
यिन एन्ड याङ भएर जान्छु.
But let's go, yeah. So that is rural development for me.
Amazing, huh?
Thank you very much. It's huge. It's huge.
Lady with a vision also. तपाईले यति राम्रो कुरा गर्नुहुन्छ. तपाईको सोचहरु पनि, it's such a beautiful thought that you always bring out. I've known you for quite some time too, but to be able to sit down on Black and White today and talking to you face to face is such a huge thing for me too. But what we need to understand about life, I especially, is there's no second chance to anything. There's always one track. You just move forward and you have to decide. You have to be firm on what you think. And that is the only way to reach your destination the right way. That's how I feel. As an aviator, I have no second chance.
I was thinking that actually.
But in life is also like that. We should not take it too light. But we should not take it too seriously also to spoil that step that you're taking. Then you become very conscious. Am I right?
I have a different outlook.
Okay, let's...
Slightly different outlook.
Okay.
In life, I believe that life is something that is an exploration. I'm somebody, as I said, I'm very spiritual. I've had bizarre experiences in my life.
Okay.
When I studied hypnotherapy, I got the opportunity to delve into a realm which is beyond our imagination.
Beyond my understanding.
Beyond a lot of people's understanding.
Yes, it is.
And frankly speaking, the more you understand, the less you'll understand. The more you'll come to realize that the less you know.
Then I would like to suggest you one book.
Tell me.
Chogyal Rinpoche. Living and Dying.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Have you read that?
Oh yeah. Wow. I die all the time, every second.
That's
why you
book.
Gotta live every minute,
that's
every
one book.
millisecond.
Yeah, that's one
you
book.
read that?
Yes.
It's an awesome book.
Pretty much on the same level.
Same level?
Thinking about the
That's
life.
Good to know. I didn't know that about you.
I read a lot.
You live, you learn, Mansani.
You live and learn a lot. Thank you so much, Raveena. I would love to carry on talking, but again, you said, there's a time for everything also. Tick, 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 tick.
Sure.
We'll have to come to a
So we cut short now?
Halt. Yeah, it's a comma. It's not a full stop. We'll definitely come back together with you in many, many more shows. Perhaps act together also again.
Maybe.
And such an honor and pleasure to have a lady of substance on Black and White.
Thank you so very much, Vijay.
I'm sure this is definitely going to make a lot of difference to our viewers, audience, and they will definitely see you as an idol.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
जाँदै जाँदै एउटै कुरा भन्न चाहन्छु म, त्यो सधैँ मैले भनिरहेको कुरा नै हो कि सकारात्मक सोच, सकारात्मक सोच, सकारात्मक सोच। आउनुस् हामी पनि प्रण गरौँ न, हामी जहिले पनि सकारात्मक सोचै लिएर अगाडि बढ्छौँ। Look at Raveena today. She is doing so many things. Multitasking. अहिलेको समय भएको छ मल्टिटास्किङ, तर एउटै व्यक्ति भएर मल्टिटास्किङ गर्नु पनि त सकिन्छ नि। त्यो केमा निर्भर छ? Again, that little thought process that you carry here. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible if you think it positively. So until next week, do step back with Black and White, because I'm going to come back with a lot of positive people like Raveena, a lot of positive shows, a lot of positive ideas, and again, Black and White every Wednesday on Image Channel. Until then, namaste, charya, and good night.